So we're back again with yet again another episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. In the last episode, we went through Faron Woods, saved all the Kikwis, and made our way here. Yeah. Great. There's another stool here. We can sit down and relax and not go through a dungeon and not save the world and... Yeah, anyway. About these grenades, they reappear everywhere, but, hey, we can take liberty in, like, saying we can collect more bugs before this dungeon. Let's go ahead and collect this grasshopper here, if we can. Grasshopper. Nice. So, I really think bugs are of, like, more of a necessity in this game as compared to many others, because Twilight Princess did kind of require you to collect all 24 golden bugs for 100%, which I really did in my LP of that game, but still... but here it's more of like an option. It's like, really if you just want more money for it, but, hey, it is what it is. So, we are going to take on the next, but the first dungeon in this game. All we gotta do is pop that crystal. I was gonna make a joke about that and like say, oh, I don't know a way in this dungeon, but all you gotta do is hit that thing and you're gonna be good. So, here it is, the first dungeon. Master, I have bad news. The auras of many creatures reverberate throughout this temple. As a result, I can't isolate Zelda's aura. You will not be able to track her here. Given the situation, I suggest you look around to see where we should move next. Alright. And with that, welcome to the Skyview Temple. This is more of like a much more linear Zelda dungeon for those who have not played this game at all. But we're going to go through it together and talk about the ups and downs and the nitty gritty and the pooky pooky about the hanky panky in the corners and everything. That is not a good description for a Zelda game, but still, we're gonna go through it together. So no biggie at all. Just go ahead and take out all these keys here, and I would go ahead and use the glittering spores to go ahead and demonstrate those rupees, but considering that I got a rupore and instead of like a regular rupee, like promoting my currency and the amount of money that I want to make in this game. I'm not going to try it on a blue rupee. Maybe on a green one, but not a blue one. All I got to do is... Okay, I guess I'm just going to chop that amber relic and get it. But, yeah. Go on through. And you have the option to climb up these vines, or just chop these trees down and back up. Bust out the slingshot out, and to get the slingshot thing... The wall is not helping me, but go ahead and pop that crystal and... Yeah, it saves having to go ahead and climb up and defeating that Baba. So, there you go. Alright, just gotta go through the door. So, I want to talk about how eerie something is in this room. It's just this stone here. Before I go ahead and take care of that eyeball there, just go ahead and read this stone. I really think that it, like, just... This temple is after Link in the sense of just reading this stone. He who descended from the sky, lend your ear to the wise voice of the servant who brought you to the firm soil. How does this place know that I came from the sky? I don't know, but the fact is, we're gonna get out of this place together. So, anyway, with this eye here, no need for a goddess strike. Just go ahead and move the sword in circles repeatedly until you make it dizzy. Easy. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to the next room. Alright, more grenades upon the floor, and I'm not really looking forward to that, but go ahead and take care of the Babas here. Now, about this room as well, you have the option to come back for a shortcut. It's pretty optimal, so let's go ahead and take these spiders on out, of course. Hello, Spidey. Hello, Mr. Spider-Man. Tell me banana. That is not the lyrics, but... the lyrics are for Harry Belafonte is "Hello, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana." Rest in peace, boy. But that was a good song. I don't know why, but that song was more on like a Halloween disc for me. I don't know why, but I don't know why. It was like a Halloween music disc. I don't know why Harry Belafonte's song, like his songs were on there, but they just were. They were, but oh man. Anyway, with that, about this room, there's 2 crystals in here that we're just gonna go ahead and take care of right off the bat. I would go ahead and rise up the water level first, but I'm not going to. We're just gonna go ahead and take care of them right now. So that was the first one off to the east. Now to the west. All you gotta do is go right under here and pop that crystal. Easy. Alright, and with some vines here right in the corner, we can go ahead and just trottle on back up. Now, be mindful of both directions in this dungeon, because you may have to go back into one repeatedly just for the sake of getting a chest, but don't worry, because we're just going to get it one and just one and done. No need to go back in here again. But this is, of course, the area that we're going to do that in, so this is the one with the chest, don't worry. Go ahead and chop down the spider here. Oh, by the way... I didn't mean to jump all the way down with the spider. Go ahead and chop the spider and we're going to spin him around and chop him in the belly, or stab him, as you would say. 2 doors lead to rooms left and right, but they will only open when the gemstones are struck. One is above and one is below. And we already took care of him. Anyway, so with that, go ahead and drop down and go through the hole. Gemstone. Easy, right up there. And go ahead and climb up the vines, and we're gonna get out onto this hole. Get on out of this hole is what I meant to say. Man, freaking word salads are coming. But yeah, random soil patch with an X. Cameron. Anyway, my bad. I will not go there again. That was a dumb pun, but man, don't know who I'm referencing. Snore. Not Snore, he's not boring, but go ahead and check out Cameron with an X. He is basically streaming on YouTube Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 o'clock Central, so check it out. Anyway, go into this room next, and we will be able to check out what lies within. And, yeah. Hello, Mr. Bokoblin, how's it going? How's it going, buddy? Take him on out, and on his back he goes. Now, you may think, why can't we take out these spiders on the front? Well, of course, you gotta take them out from the back, where their weak spots are. So, go ahead and knock down the vines, and commence forth. Now, you may want to stop sometimes with these vines, because they will, by default, in a way, or randomly, angle you in the wrong direction on purpose. So, to be on the safe side, just drop down. It's worth it. And there. Hello, Mr. Complicated Baba. That might switch directions on me, but I was able to take out and, like, no problem just now, because I used a shield bash and cheated. Go ahead and stab the belly. And you really don't have to kill these spiders, but if you... Well, you do have to kill the first one, but if you want to go ahead and kill the second one, that's totally up to you. But primarily, we just want to go ahead and get that gemstone. I like how Link is just posing with that slingshot there, but with that water level raised, though, all we got to do now is just go this way, or maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. We don't have to kill that spider at all. But what does this gemstone? What does this stone say in general? In a room with 2 glittering gemstones, you shall find a temple map. Gaze upon that map until your eye finds the X, for it is there that you must strike another gemstone to reveal a path. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just go on through this little staircase here, and open up the door. And the chest that it's talking about is right up on this ledge. And if we don't... Yeah, that ledge is kind of easy to jump off of by accident if you don't know what you're doing, so... GG. And we have the dungeon map. Funny thing about Skyward Sword in particular, when you get the dungeon map, it actually acts as the map and the compass in one. So don't worry about having to go and get a compass. The game already takes care of that for you. So It also reveals the locations of treasure chests, so be sure to take a look. Thanks, Skyward Sword, for taking care of that for me, so you've basically lifted a huge weight off my shoulders. Master, I have information for you. You've obtained a map of this area. You could... I know how to use a map. Fi, I understand. I'm kidding. The position of doors and their locks, as well as the position of status and treasure chests, can be confirmed on the map with the marks of such as X. However, be aware that you will be unable to use beacons here due to the indoor nature of this environment. Thanks, Fi. You've made my job a lot harder. Anyway, so with that though, we're just gonna go ahead and roll on through this log, take out this spider right up here, if he lets me. There we go. Climb up the vines, of course. And there we go. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at the map, we are in a vicinity of a chest. So all we gotta go ahead and do here is go through the door, and the chest that we're about to acquire now is actually the chest that we're going to go ahead and acquire now is required for the main dungeon. I cannot get my words straight because I'm apparently having a bad time with English in this episode. Christ had mercy, but go ahead and take these eyes on out. There's 2 of them this time. But go ahead and stand in that center and you're good. And here is the next chest. Easy. And we have a small key. Yeah, like I said, it was required. Anyway, with this, though, we can go ahead and roll on, cut back straight through this little area. You don't have to worry about crossing the room. The game wants you to do that, and it can, like, kind of trick you up and kind of confuse you. But I've kind of been around a little while. I know my Zelda. The game wants to make me go into the ziggy when I have to zag. But anyway, go ahead. Since we have the key, we can unlock the door straight ahead of us. Funny enough... Oh. Yeah, the X. I want to point this out. Okay, so about this X on the map, I just wanted to point out, if you're in a room with one of those and you look straight across, it may or may not be something that you've already taken care of already. So, for example, that gemstone, don't worry about having to go back and recheck. It's mainly chests that we're concerned about. So, anyway, back to the main objective. Unlocking the door. Okay, so after hopping across that log and unlocking the door here, we can explore a new area of that matter. So, go ahead into this big room thing with spiders and boxes all over the place, and it can be a little bit of a trip to those new to this game in particular, but we're gonna go through it together with no biggie whatsoever. Go ahead and look up at that gemstone. All you gotta go ahead and do is bust out your little slingshot here and bop it. I can also bop it, twist it, pull it, and shout it, and twist it, and shit. Did I say twist it already? Anyway, enough with that. Enough with the corny jokes and the attempts of being funny when I'm really not funny. But going through this door, and this will be the first mini-boss of the game. Looks like a Stalfos, but I just want to go ahead and get his name straight. Yes, I called you Fi, but not for this reason, but more for the reason that I want to identify this enemy, just to get his name straight. Yes, it is a Stalfos, so yes, I understand. Just wanted to get his name straight. I know that I killed 0 of this enemy already, but just wanted to make that point straight. He's going to angle his swords in a direction, whichever one is open. Yeah, like that. Whichever direction is open, chop him in that direction, so he doesn't parry you of some kind. Just go ahead and keep doing that over and over and over again. Oh, he wants to chop me now. It ain't gonna work. It just ain't gonna work. Go ahead and chop him away. There we go. Over and over. Easy. Easiest boss, or mini-boss, of all time. The Stalfos. And with this chest here, we can crack it on open and find out what lies within. We have the Beetle. The unexplained power contained within this insect-shaped item allows you to control it as it flies through the air. Point the cursor where you're wanting it to go, and press Z-R to send it soaring. This item is freaking amazing. Man. You have acquired a new item. Analysis of this object's insect-like profile and wings indicates it can fly. Okay, Fi. The fact that it's a beetle didn't really ring a bell that it has wings. I appreciate it. But anyway, in all seriousness, go ahead and press ZR, and this item is, of course, upgradable. It may be slow, and it may be, really making people or new players antsy, but you can upgrade this thing to be super freaking fast. But go ahead through the hole in the wall and hit that gemstone that allowed us in the room in the first place, and unlock the door. Easy. And there we go. Going on through. Now, I will say the very west side of this room is where we want to go primarily next, but I want to point something out as well. There are spiders and boxes in this room that can really financially help you out in this game in particular. So it might not hurt giving them a good visit. So I'm just going to go ahead and take out a spider here. These ones, of course, if you knock them on their backs fast enough and go ahead and just give them a little finishing move, they might drop off a rupee of some kind. Maybe not, like that just happened, but it's the boxes that we're after as well. So, and yeah, I spy with my little eye a bird statue on my west side, but boxes, rupees, I pointed it out. I was right. I will not take a risk and use the glistening spores in this room on those rupees because I do not want to get another rupore again because I've already demonstrated how they work, and it's not something that I want to experience. Yeah, blue rupee. Thank you, Keese, for helping me. Another box. Let's take a good look. There's one that contains many rupees of many colors. I think it's this one right in front of me. Let's go and check it out. And soaring. Any day now. Up. Oh, just another frickin' fairy. Actually, it won't hurt to go and grab them, so let's go ahead and do that. Hey, fairy. 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 There we go. It only took me like 10 tries to catch you, but this playful sprite replenishes 6 of your hearts. I am blessed to have a fairy. That's not what I'm after. Rupees. I want to get financially ready. Where's that box? So if you're on the very north side of the map, we can go ahead and take a look here and see that we have 3 more chests to get. And all we got to do here is look right above us, and there's the box. Let's go ahead and see what it contains right now, as well as that lovely heart piece that I see trapped in a cage in front of me. We're going to go ahead and take that out as well, or solve that issue, rather. And there it is. There's that box that I was talking about. Rupees, get him. I knew I wasn't going nuts. Rupees, I don't want to disappear. I don't want you to disappear. Rupees. Not that many, but hey, it does not hurt to pick up. Anyway, about that heart piece, though, all you gotta do is angle yourself right in front of that door and launch the beetle up into the air and target the very right or left side of the very top of this good old bird pot statue cauldron thing, whatever you want to call it. It has wings. Anyway, look for an opening. You will see a gemstone right here. Go ahead and strike it. Bam. And with that, it is open. All we gotta do now is go and get it. And what is this? It is our 4th heart piece. Go ahead and pick this up in the Skyview Temple after you get the beetle as an item, and you'll be good. The 4th heart piece already taken care of. So now we want to go ahead and tackle the west side. Let's go ahead and check it out right now. Okay, so looking at the west side of the map, we can go ahead and take out the beetle here and put it in the very top of the part of the wall here. You can just go ahead and fly him on through. Hello, Baba. You will not conquer me today. It won't work. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this gemstone because I'm allowed to. The game is permitting me to do it. Go and unlock that door and find out what is there. I really admire the design of this dungeon in particular for many reasons because it really tests the play. It's more like a trial dungeon because it warms up the player for many, perils which lie ahead. And I will say, but in this room, just go ahead and go on straight and open the door. Now, 3 eyes. What shall we ever do? Well, I will tell you what we do first. There is a big spider in the middle of this room. Go ahead and flick up. There you go. Go ahead and just land that fatal blow and take him on out. That unlocks the door, but we have a bigger problem. We have a chest in this room that we want to go ahead and get. So, what do? Well, we go ahead and climb the vines, of course. This box is not breakable, but But it is pushable. That I'll say. But anyway, there's 2 counts of 8 that we want to go ahead and look at. So once this box falls down, we want to go ahead and pull it towards us 8 times and push it that way 8 times. You'll see what I mean. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why 8? Well, it actually lines us up perfectly with the eyes, but go ahead and stand right on top of this box and see that we can open up all 3 of the eyeballs. Go ahead and daze them out in circles. There you go. Chest. Nice. Let's go and crack her open. And we have the key. Where's the key? Where's the key? Where's the beautiful key? Find the key. Find the key. My whole happy will be. Anyway. I love the Haunted Mansion. That scene. That scene. Where he's looking for the mausoleum. The mausoleum is like the one thing that we all just wanted to look for in that movie. And there it is. There it is. If you don't love the Haunted Mansion, like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, go ahead and hit this gemstone, though, the beetle. And flow the water out. Alright, and with that, we can go ahead and climb up this little stair part right here. And ignore the spider that's kind of, like, waiting for us. We will... Actually, you know what? I might just fight him anyway. Why not? Hello, spider. Goodbye, spider. Anyway, through the hole we go. Cut down these trees, and we can go on forth. Out. There we go. Anyway, with the key obtained, we want to go ahead into this big room again and go onto the east side of the map right here. Key symbol right there. Hint, hint. And you will find that there are some Babas, like, kind of chilling on the baseline or right across this... No, spider. I don't have time for you. But there's a locked door right across our void. And there's really no other better way to take him out than using the beetle. So we're using the beetle. I went in a terrible pattern, and it is doable. We're going to go ahead and go back a little bit, and then do the hokey pokey, and do it all around again, and take him out this way. There we go. And you know what? To make it easier, just go ahead and reset the beetle. It's not going to hurt anything. And there we go. Bam. All the Babas taken care of. And go on across the void here. And make the way across. So right behind the baseline of this little wall, I use the word baseline a lot. That's like my saying, man. But anyway, there is a new enemy in this room. It's not that bad, but it is kind of confusing for those who have not played this game in particular. But it has 3 heads. It really reminds me of the 3-headed dog in Harry Potter. But a good way to take it out is that it expects you to, like, line up your sword pathway. So if you go ahead and, like, chop one head, it will just grow back. The hack for it, though, is, like, if you really want to not have any trouble, go ahead and shield bash and just go horizontal every time. It's easy. Anyway. That unlocks the door. And we can go on forth. In the next room. Hey, what's up, Bokoblin? Go ahead and take him out. This spider, though, he's only killable with the beetle. Now, you can try to go ahead and kill him with the sword and rotate him around, but just go ahead and chop him down with the beetle, so it's like the only way. Go ahead and jump on across the void. And we have 2 more chests in this room. One is more of a, like, small rupee chest, and one is the big key chest. So we have 2 chests remaining. So, with that, we can go ahead and draw the attention of the Bokoblin right across this rope. And we will actually... Better idea. Shoot him first with a slingshot, kind of get his attention, and then walk a little bit across the rope, and then get his attention, and then retreat back. And what that will make him do is walk after us, and then just bop him again, he will fall right off. what that'll allow us to do is cross on over, and there are some vines in this room that we have to go ahead and knock down with a slingshot. So, that's pretty cool. All we gotta go ahead and do now is look right across the void. I don't know if I can make that. Can I make that? Eh. Well, yeah, well, there I go. I have one measly slingshot seed left, and I'm just squandering them on, like, ballsy attempts of just trying to knock down a vine. Anyway, I'm gonna cut the flowers down, and there's absolutely nothing in them but a heart. I will be humble to say that you will not be finding heart drops like this on hero mode, so there you go. Go ahead and run up on here and climb the vines. Drop on down, and we have another rope thing that we can go ahead and just cut it down and jump. And we want to go ahead and kind of stop here and angle ourselves correctly, because the game wants us to jump in one direction. The direction that we do not want to go in, of course. I really am wishing for slingshot seeds, and I don't have any, but I have one measly slingshot seed. Actually, I'm good. I think I'm good. I already took out one vine. So all I gotta do is shoot in freedom to this vine without missing. Thank Christ. Anyway, we will take care of that soon. Don't worry. We'll get more seeds. Go ahead and jump down like that. Go ahead and kind of stop here and angle ourselves up correctly. And let's get one last good swing and boosh. And not fall down. I grabbed the very bottom of that vine. Go ahead and stop. Climb a little bit up. Get a good swing, because the game makes you pay when you fall down, trust me. Go ahead and open this. And we have the golden carving. Notice how this game does not say just the big key or the boss key. It gives us very specific name for the boss, carving puzzle piece for the door. This strangely shaped gold sculpture is covered in mysterious patterns. Okay, great. Go ahead and climb on up, and we will do best to use it to our advantage. That is, go ahead and hop across, and we have to go ahead and cut these flowers down. Slingshot seeds, no hope. No hope. Let's go ahead and make our way across and double check the map. And looks like we have every chest. We're good. Okay, and with the golden carving acquired, we can go ahead and make this puzzle into the door. All we gotta go ahead and do is just turn it one time sideways and done. It's like the easiest puzzle ever. They will get more challenging soon, don't worry. The challenges await. Look who it is. I thought that tornado I stirred up would have tossed you and torn you apart. Yet here you are, not in pieces. Not that your life or death has any consequence. It's just the girl that matters now, and I can sense her here, just beyond this door. Yes, we plucked her majesty from her perch in the clouds, and now she's ours. Oh, but listen to me. I'm being positively uncivil. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Demon Lord who presides over this land you look down upon, this world you call the surface. You may call me Ghirahim. In truth, I very much prefer to be indulged with my full title, Lord Ghirahim, but I'm not fussy. Did you really just draw your sword, foolish boy? By all rights, the girl should have fallen into our hands already. She was nearly ours when that loathsome servant of the goddess snatched her away. Do you have any idea how that made me feel inside? Furious, outraged, sick with anger. This turn of events has left me with a strong appetite for bloodshed. Still, it hardly seems fair, being of my position, to take all of my anger out on you. Which is why I promise up front not to murder you. No, I'll just beat you within an inch of your life. I freaking love Ghirahim and his spiels. The little rants that he just goes on, it's like the most perfect touch of Skyward Sword. It's just genius, I swear. But go ahead and... The idea here is to kind of trick him into locking his hand in one position, because he's going to want to grab your sword and take it away from you. So just go ahead and trick him, and it's kind of like playing a fishing game, except with his hand. But go ahead and lock it into one position, and once you have him locked in one, go ahead and chop him in the other. So, I'm going to repeat that over and over again. I kind of like to make him go in that direction. There we go. Just kind of keep that up until he is basically duped, and this is like an easy boss battle. So, no need to worry. So, once you land one hit, you can do it in like any direction that you want, as long as you land the first one successfully. And there you go. Lick that mouth, boy. What that tongue do, though. I will not say that again. I've already freaking made a joke with legs, and I will not do that again. But with that charge that he does, you want to go ahead and get rid of his shield bash, because he will land a blow. Trust me. And wait for him to do it again. There you go. And he's going to want to launch these guys at you. Just keep doing that, and you want to slash your sword in the direction and the pattern that it's being launched at you at. And just keep this up until the battle's done, and it's really just a good introduction to Ghirahim, so no worries at all. And when he appears behind you or in front of you like this, it's a really good chance to go ahead and swipe him. And that's really all that she wrote. Just kind of go ahead and keep this up, and Ghirahim will be no problem for the first battle, so no worries. And if you hit his sword by accident, he will really give you a good beating, but he didn't do it there for some reason. And there you go. Done. Well, you put up more of a fight than I would have thought possible out of such a soft boy. But don't clap for yourself quite yet. That sword of yours is the only reason you still live. I fear I spent far too long teasing and toying with you. The girl's presence has all but faded from this place, which means there's no reason to linger here. Goodbye, Sky Child. Run and play this time. Get in my way again, though, and you're dead. Alright, and with that, we have the first heart container from the first boss battle ever. And we already have 8 hearts. Goody. Go ahead and open the door and go on forth. Alright, and with this area complete, there is a hidden rupee in this very room. If you can call it a room because we're outside right now, but go ahead and take the Beetle on out and fly up to the very left pillar, and there is a hidden red rupee. And it can kind of help you out in the long run. Go and pick that up, and there you go. Easy. And there might be some birds in the baseline if this cutscene does not interrupt me, but I love these places. It's just beautiful. Now, the key here with that blue bird is to not jump on that platform, but go ahead and approach it if you have the net. Let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and catch him. I don't think that we're going to go ahead and be lucky in this episode. Maybe not, but we'll see. Anyway, kind of go ahead in a circle and see if we can just go ahead and Z-target him. Can we get him? Oh, man, yeah, that was perfect. Before we go ahead and strike that crest, though, if we strike the crest, it will lock us in a cutscene and warp us out of here. But before we go ahead and do any of that, there is a goddess cube right here. It is the third one. All you got to go ahead and do is go behind this altar and slash it. Third goddess cube. There you go. Alright, and now with that done, we can finally go on this way and strike that crest. Master, I have a message written in the language of the gods of old. Allow me to translate for you. From the edge of time I guide you, the one chosen to carry out the goddess's mission. The spirit maiden who descended from the clouds must travel to 2 sacred places to purify her body. You stand in one of these places, Skyview Spring. The other is known as the Earth Spring. This second spring is hidden away deep within the scorched earth of Eldin. The Spirit Maiden, ever mindful of the heavy task entrusted to her, has set out for this second sacred place. We have the ruby tablet. The weathered surface of this heavy stone tablet feels very old. Master, as I just translated, it would appear that Zelda purified herself in the waters of this spring. I calculated a 97% chance that she has already set out for Eldin, where another great spring exists. However, it is not clear what method of travel Zelda used to move from here to her next destination. My analysis suggests that you should take the tablet to the altar in Skyloft. Doing so will likely open a new column of light on the surface, allowing you to descend to another area and continue your search for Zelda. Let's return to the sky once more before continuing our search. The bird statue outside can take us back up. Hey, it's me, Kui. Did you find the girl? I'll be honest, not yet, man. Oh, that's too bad. But it sounds like you at least know where he needs to search next to find her, Kui. That's something, right? Oh, I bet it is. I'm so glad I've finally been reunited with all my Kikui friends. It's all thanks to you, Kui. With any luck, hopefully you'll find the girl you've been searching for real. Soon. Koroku. Koroku? I don't even know what that means, but take care, okay? With that, we're going to end things off right here. So in the next episode, we're going to continue our search in the Eldin Province after we drop this tablet off to Skyloft. With that being said, stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, or anything else, and peace out, everyone.